So just to be clear, as a follow-up from the last 4Ps, where I talked about moving on from 360i, not giving up the 4Ps. These babies are going to be permanent. That's another P. So thanks to the literally hundreds of people who've reached out in the past 48 hours or so since I more broadly shared the news of this long-planned 360i exit. Over these past few months, I've also been ramping up and have had some great conversations with really smart and connected leaders in the space and thinkers, just in and around digital marketing and technology and publishers and platforms. And you guys know who you are, and it's been incredibly helpful. And I will be forever grateful to just hear and learn and listen and explore with you where the opportunities are for disruption and where we can together impact what's about to change yet again. So thank you. But we are just getting started. This white space that I'm discovering is really pretty exciting. But after coming out of a 10-year marriage, I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off again. Now, only a few weeks because people like me can't sit still for long. I've been vision building and stalking the hunting grounds around where the landscape needs overlap with my experience and my expertise, and it's pretty glaring, which is why I've relaunched my consultancy along with a pretty impressive network of specialists that I've just known and worked with and amassed over the years in a variety of areas. And we're going to be working on a couple of upcoming projects with companies to fill those existing gaps on their teams and just really help them, at least in the short term. Now, these days, as everyone wants to be an in-house agency, they can't afford to staff up like they could in the past. And that's where I think I and we can flex, complementing the smaller startups, staffs with a variety of skills and tools, all through a single point of contact. The name of the consultancy is called Point Symmetry, ptsymmetry.com. You can ping me for more or go to ptsymmetry.com to understand why it's called that and more about what it is that we're going to do. Over the next month or so, before the midterm elections in November, the final primary elections within parties are going to determine which candidates are on the ballot in November, across a lot of states still to be determined. Now, these races actually still matter for a few reasons. One, we need the strongest candidates possible to compete and win in November, even if that means it's not your top preferred choice. You're still likely going to align with 99% of the primary winners' positions. So let's make sure that we have the strongest candidate. Number two, familiarize yourself with key party talking points now so they become ingrained come fall and you can engage the trolls and the bots on Twitter. And third, a large turnout now in these primaries in the next few weeks is going to create momentum. It will garner news coverage and inspire more people to vote in the general election if they feel like the blue wave is coming. So find out where the primaries are if they haven't already happened in your district. Make sure you're registered and do it. So I wouldn't say that I'm fashion forward per se, but I certainly am fashion conscious. And one thing that people often compliment me on is actually my sock game. That's right, people notice socks. And what I've done to spruce up my sock game is actually order a whole bundle of different types of socks, colors, shapes, patterns, etc. from nicelaundry.com. I have no stake in the company, but you can go on and customize your order, pick from a bunch of different types of selections. They are like 20 pairs of socks for $40-50. Constantly rotate, match to your shirt, your whole coordinated look, and people are going to love you for it. And yes, as promised, there will still be 3 or so 4Ps every week from now on. Have a great weekend, everybody.